Hey everybody, how you doing? It is I, your old friend Oliver Joyce from Whiskeybarrel Studios. Been a while, couple of weeks, less frequent videos as I sort of knuckle down on Swords and Sandals Immortals because we have eight days or so until the game launches. 27th of May. I can't believe it. So early access release comes out 27th of May, and I am scrambling. Not only am I working on the game, but I'm, hitting the promotion marketing trail hard. I've emailed about 100 different games websites and YouTubers and Twitch streamers and so on. If you are a Twitch streamer, with or a YouTuber, with a bit of a following, I'd love to give keys to everyone. But if you've got like thousands of subscribers on those platforms, hit me up. Maybe I can get you a key as well, because without the YouTubers and Twitch streamers, this game could go nowhere. And you're basically the lifeblood of keeping this thing, keeping the word of mouth going. Because I am only a humble man, a very very humble man, relatively as humble as a man with a Superman mug can be. Look. Lots going on in the game. Today I just wanted to show you something quite quickly, just because I don't have a long video because I've got to get back to the game, but I wanted to show you a little game mechanic that's changed. Do you recognize anything in that thumbnail that's different? Let's get to the game and find out. As we jump into the game now, we're using a character I'm testing the game with, and that's little Charlie Fox, who is, of course, my youngest boy, and he is the Sagan Blob Wizard. And him and my eldest Isaac did all the voices for the Sagan Blobs, which is kind of fun. So what we're going to do is, we're in the town of Clerg right now. So if we check out our overland map here, this is Clerg, level 12 town. We've just conquered Gallostones, Shackleford, and Willard Sound there. You can see those towns in green, conquered. We could have head south to Fator if we wanted. We could go to Fergalheart Forest and so on. They're not. The ones in red are too high level for you. Notice on the map now, dungeons also. That's kind of cool, but they, unfortunately, if you go there, look, if we go to a dungeon now, I'll show you what happens. Under construction. So yeah, that'll be coming. It just, I put those on the map just to let you know that there will be dungeons. There's also these little adventures which you may have seen in previous videos. Let's go and have one. It's popped up. You come across a backpack resting on a large rock, no owner in sight. Rummage through the pack, leave the pack, and it's not yours. Let's do the honorable thing and leave the pack. Roll the dice. Hey, we've got luck on our side. You leave the bag and continue on your way. Sometime later, a knight catches up to you on horseback. Apparently, they witness your act and wish to reward your honesty. This adventure is over, and we got 1,300 gold, which is a pretty sizable reward. Those rewards will scale with your level, I believe. But there's also observatories which are coming soon. One down. Where are they? Maybe there it is. Yeah, there's one there. There's 6 different observatories, and I'm going to explain about those things later in the game because they're very important to defeating the Starbound Gladiator. But going back to Clerg to show you what I wanted to show you. We're still on foot too. Let's see if the tavern has a steed for us yet, because we can afford one. No steeds yet. This is where you buy them. I'm going to try and put some random code in to just kind of force steeds to start being available at level 10, because I feel like you really need to start traveling a little faster once you can afford it if you want to hit that deadline of being the top gladiator by 300 days. For those who are worried about this countdown, look at this. Already 228 days left and I'm only level 11. There will be ways to slow down time and slow down the Starbound Gladiator and speed up your travels and everything. Don't worry, I got you covered. The 300 days is basically it's a game mechanic that is designed to make you feel this sort of sense of urgency and trepidation and so on. But I know if you muck around long enough, you won't defeat him, and you're going to see the bad end of the game. You can try that yourself when you get the game, because that's kind of a fun ending to look at. But you will be able to defeat the Starbound Gladiator. There will be enough time, I promise. Okay. All right. So now, did I show you this as well? You can reset your talents. Check that out. Reset your character talent tree for 33 stars. A lot of people have asked for that. I'm not going to do that today. Of course, you can alchemize. Enchanting is coming soon. That'll be an early access. You can alchemize some stars if you wanted to get more gold. That rate, the closer the arrival of our enemy, the lower the rate will be. So earlier in the game, you get more gold per star. Later in the game, you get less gold. So I think it's only fair. Let's check out our weapon. I just want to see if our weapon is... Oh yeah, look. Some cool rare weapons. Charlie's Mallet of the Roach. Is that better than our electrified mallet? Yeah, it is actually. We'll get that. And it has +4 to vitality. Cool. There's our new weapon. Sweet. Costs a bit, but... What I wanted to show you today, though... Oh yeah, the other thing is... Once you defeat arena champions, so 2 regional champions, you get invited to Doom Trek, which, for those who remember Swords and Sandals 2, is the home of, you know, the legendary arena champions of all fought in Doom Trek, you know, under the Emperor's reign and everything. That continues to this day, and this button is new on the menu there, and that will be grayed out until that is available after it's after you defeat the 2nd champion. You get invited to fight there. But we don't want to go there yet because we're basically not quite ready. When they invite you, they know that you're not ready. And you basically, if you go there, then you get your behind kicked by the 1st Grand Champion. You know, he's got 2 electrified axes and so on. He's hard. He's meant to be hard. So you actually get told afterwards, hey man, look, they shouldn't have sent you. Go get tougher. Come back later. The way to win the game is, of course, to defeat all 12 Grand Champions, and then the Starbound Gladiator comes, and but that is a long time away. So we're not going to go to Doom Trek yet, but look out for that button when you're ready. What I wanted to show you today, after much ado, fight selector. We're actually fighting in under the ground in Clog. So still, we only have the one sort of arena mode right now, which is the standard win X more battles. There will be survival modes and tournaments and modes with spike pits and 2 versus 1 and yeah, chasms you can throw people off the edge of and stuff like that. That's all coming in early access in, you know, sooner than you think as well. I'm going to be updating this game all the time, trust me, but not in the next week or so. I don't think that will be ready. Let's fight Brain Grim, the friendly skeleton. Charlie Fox versus Brain Grim. I won it. That's what Charlie's saying all the time now. I won it. Only won something. One other new thing now, if you roll a 20 on this little dice, you get 2 bonus stars. Just a tiny little deck. Well done, you got lucky. See what happens. 15, nothing for us. Okay, the whole point of this video, here we are. What's this? We have power attack, medium attack, and quick attack. They have returned. And the old target head, target torso, target legs are now special skills you can get. So if we check this out, I've bought a few of them. I've bought attack torso and attack legs. I haven't got the other ones yet. But the reason, what's the reason behind this? The reason is, back in the day when I was making this game, I had this idea of having sort of tactical combat and being able to target heads and legs. That's still in there, but there was one fundamental flaw which I was never able to solve despite lots of attempts and strategies and so on. What happens if someone's armor breaks and you can basically just keep targeting their legs, and the game becomes too easy because all you would do is attack the legs. And there was no really way around that. Enemies would have different armor and so on, but it just became a really boring, predictable strategy just to attack the one bit of their body that had no armor. So I've gone back to the classic, because, you know, why mess with a classic, right? Power attack, medium attack, and quick attack. Let's do a quick attack. That behaves exactly as you should, as you remember from the earlier games. Power attacks and medium attacks can do criticals. Power attacks have a higher chance of critical. Quick attacks cannot do critical hits. Enemies, of course, can use that. He threw his weapon at me. Fiend. Let's try a power attack with my new mallet. So yeah, low chance to hit, but high damage if you do. What I also wanted to show you now is a couple of new skills. Meaty Burp and Gaseous Wind. You can guess what they are. Let's try Gaseous Wind. So he's been necrotized. He's taking necrotic damage, which actually, I can't remember what necrotic damage does. Oh yeah, it means all attacks do half damage. So, we've been electrified, so we can't use our skills. So we're going to jump back. Okay. Still one more turn of that. So rest. I'll show you the other one. Meaty Burp. Send your enemy a taste of your last meal for 10 sonic damage. I love that one. So of course Charlie Fox is a spellcaster. We're going to hit him with our proper spells. I'm not mucking around. Oh. He's not mucking around either. Ooh, it's going to be close. I'll have to get forward. Oh, it's going to be real close. What have I got left? Run out of spells. Let's use a healing potion. Oh, he got us. Outrageous. There's also new celebration animations, everything from handstands to sort of different poses and so on, which you'll see. I'm going to be adding to those as well. There'll be all sorts of fun sort of dances and things to come. Just to add flavor and fun to the game, if you know what I mean. Alright, I just want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters right now. Barty X, Brandon K, Cheese Chaos, Churstons, Daniel Funches, Davy Hollander, Ilya Gurovich, X Up Omega, Jeff Rove Hex 3D, Hopeless, Eunice, Li Hao Yu, Neighbor Jack, Nua Gudajan, and Pie Punch. If you'd like to become a Patreon, that would make my day. Right on time. Hey, one cool thing about being a Patreon, there hasn't been that many cool things because you get a newsletter from me every week, most weeks, and I try to do my best for you guys, but I haven't really been able to offer you that much until now. Those people who have been a patron for at least a couple of months, and you guys have been supporting me. I'm giving all you guys a Steam key for Sword and Sandals Immortals. So I'll be in touch with you once the game comes out in a week to get your Steam key. I want to thank you guys for your support. And, if you want to become a Patreon, stick around. And as the world of Sword and Sandals gets bigger, so too will the rewards for Patreons. Cheers. All right, that's it for today, my friends. I hope this latest video has kind of just whet your appetite a little for Sword and Sandals Immortals. Please wishlist it. The wish lists are growing. We're at over 7,000 wish lists now, which is, what I had hoped it would be, and that's fantastic. And as a result, we are now in the popular upcoming tab of Steam, and you'll see probably tomorrow, if you check the popular upcoming, you'll see Sword and Sandals there, and that should bump up wish lists more. And if we get enough, fingers crossed, we may be in the new and trending tab once the game comes out. And if we do, that's huge. Because the only game that I've ever made that's had that has been the Classic Collection. None of my other games have hit that mark. So I would love that. And that would really set this game off on a flying start. I'm going to do another video for you guys next week just explaining what's happening with the launch and everything. And it's going to be really exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait to get this game out into the world. You've already played the demo, but you haven't played this new version. And the version that we see in 4 months' time will be different again. But please don't be afraid to, jump into this early access version, because you can help me shift the course of the game and help balance it and add features and so on, because I will not be abandoning this game. This game is a work of heart. You know what I mean? Not just a work of art, it's a work of heart. It's something I've put my entire heart and soul into over the last 8 months. And I think it's the best Sword and Sandals game I've ever made. And I hope you find it the same. Until next week, my friends, thank you so much for being fans of Sword and Sandals and, supporting the channel and everything. If you haven't seen this video, you've just stumbled across, like and subscribe like every YouTuber always says, or don't. Look, more importantly, thanks for being a fan of Sword and Sandals and for sticking with me. You guys are the best, and I'll see you real soon, because 8 days. 8 days. See ya.